Function calling enables the large language models to exceed their inherent and intrinsic intelligence. In this video, I'm going to present you Hermes Pro, which is a new model from Nous Hermes research, and it has already broken a lot of records out there when it comes to function calling and structured JSON output. In the previous video, I showed you how you can get it installed locally and then play around with it, and I'll drop the link in video's description. The purpose of this video is to show you how you can do function calling and JSON structured outputs with the help of this Hermes 2 Pro. These two are the specialities of this model. Hermes 2 Pro is the new flagship 7 billion parameter Hermes model that maintains its excellent general task and conversation capabilities, but also excels and outshines other models at function calling, JSON structured outputs, and also has improved on several other matrices as well as scoring a 90% on the function calling evaluation, built in partnership with fireworks.ai, and also an 81% on structured JSON output evaluation. So let's get started. Let me take you to my local system where I'm running Ubuntu, and the version of Ubuntu I am using is this Ubuntu 22.04 with 1 GPU of 16 GB of VRAM, and my memory is 32 GB. Let's get started. Let me clear my screen and then let me run the model with Olama. If you don't know what Olama is, I have done a lot of other videos as how to get it installed fairly easy. And then in order to run the model with this Olama, the now some Stu Pro, just run this Olama run command, model name, and then maybe we will give it a prompt like something hello, and then this, press enter, and then it will exit from here. There you go. So model is running, as you can see. Now let's create a virtual in maybe first we will git clone the repo of FireData. FireData, if you don't know, FireData enables you to build a assistant using function calling. Very simple to install, and I will also show you. I already have done a detailed video on FireData too, by the way. So let me do git clone and FireData. This is FireData.git, and then press enter. It is going to clone the repo here locally. That's done. Let's go into this FireData directory. Let's clear the screen. Now let's create a virtual environment in order to uh, run our function calling setup. So let me first do Python 3-m, and then this is a virtual environment I'm going to create. The name of virtual environment is AIENV. Now let's activate this virtual environment in our shell, and with these parentheses, within those parentheses we have AIENV environment, so it means that now it is activated and we are in that one. Let's install some of the prerequisites for function calling. So I'm installing Olama, FireData, DuckDuckGo, which is a CLI search engine, and Yahoo Finance, because we'll be doing our example function calling with it. Let's get it installed. It would take too long. So all the prerequisites are done. Let me clear my screen. Now, if you do the lsltr, you will see that there is a directory called as cookbook. Let's cd to that. In this one, go to Hermes 2. Let's clear the screen again, ls-ltr. These are some of the pre-built functions for web search function, for structured output or finance, and this is what I'm going to be using in order to show you the examples. Now let's cd back, clear the screen. Now first function we are going to use is our web search one. Let me first show you the code as what exactly that is, and that is from their GitHub repo. So if I go to the GitHub repo, this is the code. So all this is code is doing, we are importing the assistant, right? Because we already have installed this file and Olama. Then we are initializing the assistant with this now some Stopro, which we have just downloaded with Olama, and that is running in the background. And then this is the tool. The tool which we are using is DuckDuckGo search engine, and then show tool call is true. It will be showing it. And then with the help of this search engine, I am asking it, tell me about OpenAI Sora. Now you can do any web search. It will be a real time. So just imagine your LLM has been trained on the past data. It doesn't know what is happening now, just like this OpenAI Sora. But once you can do Sora, web search about Sora with it, so the possibilities are limitless here. So this is what function calling is. The web search is one such function. Now let me run that web search function from our code. Now, as you can see, I've been the root of the repo and we have this cookbook. Let me run it. I think I would need to use Python 3 here. That is what my Python is called. Let me press enter here and it should be running. And you can see that it has triggered the Olama there. And my question was tell me about OpenAI Sora. It is running. And you see that how beautiful this response is, that OpenAI Sora is a text to video model developed by OpenAI. Now let me go to that cookbook again and Hermes 2 and then press enter ls. Now let me open that web underscore search. Of course you can parameterize it, but I'm just going to show you some of the examples. Let me press enter here. I'll just ask it, maybe press I here for insert. I'm going to ask it a latest question. uh, who won the NRL game between Broncos and Rabbitohs in March 2024. This is a footy game or rugby game in here in Sydney, Australia, and we love the footy here. And my team is Broncos, by the way, though I'm based in Sydney. So let's see if it is able to do that web search for us by using DuckDuck. Let me go. I could run it here, but I'll just go back. I'm the creature of habit, so let's see if it is able to detect that. Okay, so it says that it couldn't find it out. Maybe it's a paywall, but it has given me the link to the NRL.com. How cool is that? So perfect answer. I would say it is awesome. Now, so this is how you can do the web search with the DuckDuckGo by using this data plus Nous Hermes. Now, let's see how can we do the financial function calling. Let me first show you the code there. Let me take you to the code of that GitHub repo. Again, we are simply importing some of the stuff. Let me make it a bit bigger if it is not that visible. Okay, better now. Now, we are just importing libraries, initializing our Hermes function. In the tools, we are specifying why Yahoo Finance tools, stock price true, and all that stuff, whatever the parameters of your functions are. And you can specify any function of your choice here. And now I'm asking it share the Nvidia stock price and some analyst recommendation, markdown, summarize fundamentals for Tesla. Okay, now let's run it. Let me go back to my terminal. Let me clear my screen. And now let's run this. So I'm just going to do Python 3 here. Let's run it. It is working. It is running the function. There you go. So it was able to pull out the latest Nvidia stock price, which is 878.3650. Let's also check this stock price from real time in the browser. So I have just opened the Yahoo's website and you can see the stock price here is 878.36. Let's go back to our terminal and see what the price it pulled, 878.36. How cool is that? So perfect data, very, very latest. And then it has given us some of the analysis on Tesla about consumer, what is a company price to earning ratio and all that stuff. Let's go and try to get another stock price. I'm booked here, by the way. ls, let's open this and then Let me ask it and share the. I'll just go with an Australian stock, VDHG. I'm not sure if it is able, if Yahoo Finance covers it or not, but let's check. VDHG stock price in Australia and some analyst recommendation. Summarize fundamentals of Vanguard Australia. Let's see. Let's save, and then let me clear my screen. I could simply run it here. Python 3 finance.py. Let's see. Hopefully it knows about VTHT. Okay, so it is not, so that is not available on Yahoo Finance. I think that is only US focused. I would need to change there. Okay, that is fine, no problem. Now that is done. Now let's see another example where we can do the structured JSON output, because that is another cool feature of this. Let me also first quickly show you the code for it, and then I will run it. So this is example of structured JSON output. We are just using here some of the pretty print pydantic, which is good for the data structures, and then some movie script code, very simple one, just some simple stuff in the format, and we are converting it into JSON. So pretty print is calling movie assistant.run New York. This is a movie assistant which is getting initialized with the model and stuff, and then it is calling this class where it is setting some of the variables and then printing the assistant. Okay, now let's see if the movie script is outputted or not. Let's go back to our terminal. Let's me clear my screen and then do the structured output. Sorry, Python. Let me clear the screen. Python 3 structured. Let's wait. Wow, how cool is that? Setting is New York, and then it has written a movie script, Empire of New York, and then also the characters and storyline. How cool is that? Awesome stuff. Beautiful. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and you can all. I hope that you appreciate the JSON and also the function calling capabilities of this Hermes 2 Pro model, which is really amazing. I will also drop the link to not only this model card but also the GitHub repo which I have used, so that you can also play around. And all you need to do is to replace your own values, your own prompts, your own functions, and off you go. And Olama makes it very easy, plus the file data. So hats off to the creators of all these. I think this is really become very exciting. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you like the content, then please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.